geometry. I've been stalling around on this lesson. I don't know why. I was supposed to do it yesterday, which is Friday, and today I'm doing it as a Saturday. So, anyway, let me get this done. It's section 6 of chapter 5, and it's pretty easy. I don't know why I didn't do it yesterday. I just got lazy. It's on isosceles and equilateral triangles. Okay, so let's look at each one. Isosceles triangles, you know, are triangles that have two sides that are the same. We call these two sides legs. We call this angle here the vertex angle. Can you see that? And we call these two angles the base angles. They're different than that one. So there's a little vocabulary for you. They go through a couple different theorems here, and neither one of these are blockbusters, I don't think. Let's say that's a let's say that's an isosceles triangle, and that these two are the same. Okay, so it's theorem 4-10, and it says that if two sides are equal, then you know that the base angles are going to be equal. Okay. The other way they can talk about it is, I think in your book it says if these two sides are equal, then the opposite angles are equal. So they're talking about that angle and that angle. Okay? Either way. So if the two sides are equal, then the base angles are going to be equal. That's 4-10. Now you can turn that around, which remember is called the converse. And 4-11 is simply the converse of this. They say that if two angles are equal in a triangle, then you know the opposite sides are equal. Okay? So it's just exactly what we just said. It just flipped around. Okay, equilateral triangles, of course, have all three sides the same. And there's a couple of different corollaries. These are corollaries because they can be proved from what we've already done. They're not a separate theorem on their own. So from the theorem that we just talked about, well, sorry, let me give you the corollary first. The corollary 4.3. It says if a triangle is equilateral, it says a triangle is equilateral if and only if it's equiangular. In other words, all three of these sides are going to be the same if and only if all three of these angles are going to be the same. And you can prove that if you think about it. I think just think about what we just talked about. Let's not worry about this angle and I don't know, this side for a second. We just talked about if these two sides are equal, then you know these two angles are equal, right? Well, let's work our way around. We know that now if these two sides are equal, we know these two angles are equal. And then you can just work your way around one more time. If these two sides are equal, then these two angles are equal. So basically, you've kind of just proven that everybody has to, if all these three sides are equal, then all three angles are going to be equal. Okay? Corollary 4-4. It just says in an equilateral triangle, all these are going to be 60 degrees. And you know that from before that we learned that theorem that all the angles add up to 180. And if you know that they're all three equal, then you pretty simple math to figure out that they're all 60 degrees. Okay? That is all there is in this section. So I shouldn't have stalled. I feel better than I got it done. And now I'm going to go back and play some basketball. All right. See you later.